Whatever exists in all three periods of time does not undergo any change. What exists should not undergo any change. So the world which you say Jagat, the creation is always in a flux. Because you call it as a creation, that means it precedes that there is a creator, and the creation was not there before. Now the creation is, and at a different point of time in the future, the creation is not going to be. That's why it's called creation. So what doesn't exist before, what has been created right now, and it won't be here for another future time, it is not going to be here. That is what we call creation. Therefore, world is a creation. If it is a creation, then it is not a haphazard creation. Because it takes intelligence to create something. Khadakarta, khadajna. A person who knows how to make the pot, he should have the knowledge of making the pot. And knowledge always exists in a conscious being. You cannot have knowledge in an inert thing. Knowledge always exists in a conscious being. Therefore, you need knowledge to create something. Therefore, Khadakarta, Khadajnaha, Sarvasya Karta, Sarvajnaha. One who is the creator of everything is naturally all-knowing. Just by knowing, you cannot create anything. You need material for creation. Just by knowing, just by having the knowledge that a pot maker knows how to make a pot, but without clay, how is he going to create it? So you need material cause for the creation. For any creation, you need two causes. One cause is efficient cause, another is material cause. So the creator, naturally he is all-knowing, he is all-powerful, and he should have the material for this creation. Now if you look, we will say this point, when you look at this creation, it is not something which is haphazard in nature. It is something which is intelligently put together. That's why they say God doesn't play dice. The creation is something which is intelligently put together. In fact, if you take any object in this creation, it is knowledge, within knowledge, within knowledge, within knowledge, within knowledge, and within knowledge. It is nothing but knowledge. Creation is nothing but knowledge. So take any object. If you look at it, what reveals to you is only a form. An object you relate is nothing but a form, and you give a name to it. Take a flower. Take any object in this creation. There is intelligence within intelligence within intelligence. It is all the way one intelligence. But when you look at the creation, when you perceive the creation, when you look at it, then it is nothing but a form. How? Take a pot. What is there in the pot? What you see the pot is nothing but clay. Then why should you call it as pot? What is there in a clay pot is nothing but clay. Then why should you call it as a pot? Is there anything which makes the pot? Unless clay is there, how can you make a pot? And take away the pot, you cannot say, give me the clay. You can take the pot away, leaving the clay here. That statement doesn't hold water. Then what you call pot is a form. But what is there is nothing but clay. If you extend this example To all objects is creation, it holds good. What you see all the time is a form. If you look at the body, what is this body if we call? Head, limbs, legs, torso, is it body? So what do you call body? This body politic? Is that word correct? Body politic? No, you don't use it. This body constitution, body politic is different, that meaning is different. This body constitution, it consists of billions and billions of cells. Billions of cells go into the making of this biological organism called body. Then, what is a cell? Then you have to again ask, what is a cell? It constitutes so many things. It has got a nucleus, protoplasm, mitochondria, and a lot of things are there in a cell. Now, what is a mitochondria? It's a power cell. It's a power, it's a battery. And so on and so on. And you go on and go on. Then you can convert that into molecules. Molecules can be converted into atoms. Atoms can be converted into subatomic particles. Then there is hue. And as it goes on, quarks and so on and so forth. Therefore, what is this body? Suppose this body is not a head or it's not legs, so a form is called a body. It is only a form which you are given, like table. These are all logs. It's nothing but wood, but you call it as table. A different configuration. You put all the logs in a particular configuration which is meant for a function, then you call it as a table. You take away its legs and all the logs are taken away, there is no table. Therefore, form put together enjoys a function. It is nothing but wood. Therefore, clay put together, intelligently you put together the clay, then it has got a function. Clay cannot hold water, but pot can hold water. But if you look at pot, it is just only a form. And there is nothing but clay. A lump of clay cannot hold water. Therefore, this rupa, the form, though it doesn't have any existence of its own, apart from its cause, but still it has got a function. Therefore, sannapya sanna bhivayatmigano, sankapya nanga bhivayatmigano, maha adbhuta anirvachani rupa iti. Let us not worry about it. What we are saying, the intelligence which has gone into the making of this creation, if you look at each object of this creation, and if you look at it, what gets displayed to your mind is only a form. And you can travel from the form, then it leaves another form, that form leaves another form, that form leaves another form. Where you will end up? Therefore, the creation is an appearance which is nothing but names and forms. Everything you can divide into forms. It is nothing but names, forms and function. This names, forms and function intelligently put together is called creation.